Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Biology. The topic is about formation of urine. The formation of urine involves four stages. One is the glomerular filtration, tubular reabsorption, third one tubular secretion, and formation of hypertonic urine. So these are the four stages, and we will discuss about the first stage, glomerular filtration. Once again, we have to draw the diagram of nephron to understand the formation of urine. Right. First, what will happen? First one is the glomerular filtration, right? First, what will happen? Renal artery loaded with useful substances, waste molecules and waste water. Renal artery loaded with useful substances, useful molecules and waste water enters into Bowman's capsule and transformed into a bunch of fine blood capillaries. This is called glomerulus. From this glomerulus, it comes out with low diameter or less diameter and forms a peritubular network around the nephron. Where the diameter is more, it is called afferent arteriole. Here the diameter is less, it is called efferent arteriole. Okay, right. Here we have to show the difference. Here the diameter is more, here the diameter is less. And the question, why the diameter of afferent arteriole is more than efferent arteriole, or why the diameter of efferent arteriole is less than afferent arteriole? See, because of the narrow outlet here, it takes more time for the substance or the blood to pass through it, and as a result filtration occurs here. Because of the pressure, because of the narrow outlet, because of the pressure here, it takes more time. Because of this, filtration occurs here, and whatever the filtration obtained, filtrate, it is enters into proximal convoluted tubule, means this one, PCT. Whatever the substance obtained, it enters into proximal convoluted tubule. We call this as primary urine. This is called primary urine. So this primary urine is red in color. It's mean what? Still there are some substances which are required to our body are present in this primary urine. Okay, whatever the useful substances are there, they are present in primary urine. Not only useful substances, other waste substances are also present in primary urine. Okay, and whatever the filtrate after obtained, we have to call this process as glomerular filtration. This is called glomerular filtration. And how the primary urine enters into proximal convoluted tubule means, there are cells present on the wall of Bowman's capsule. These cells are called endothelial cells, and the endothelial cells name is podocytes. Those endothelial cells name is podocytes, which contain pores. Pores means holes. Through these holes, the urine enters into proximal convoluted tubule. Okay, so this is called glomerular filtration. After glomerular filtration, whatever the product obtained is called primary urine. Right. Now, tubular reabsorption. So when the urine enters into, primary urine enters into proximal convoluted tubule, from proximal convoluted tubule, the useful substances like glucose, amino acids, vitamin C, and other useful substances, they are reabsorbed into peritubular network. These are reabsorbed into peritubular network, means from proximal convoluted tubule to peritubular network. So whatever the useful substances are there in primary urine, those useful substances are reabsorbed by peritubular network. Okay, this is called tubular reabsorption. From here the urine enters into loop of Henle. Here furthermore the water is reabsorbed. Whatever the water is there, furthermore the water is reabsorbed. Okay, overall 90% of the water is reabsorbed here, and from here the urine enters into another tubule called distal convoluted tubule, DCT, or second convoluted tubule. So in distal convoluted tubule, whatever the waste substances present in peritubular network, they are secreted into distal convoluted tubule. Means what type of substances? Urea, uric acid, creatine, creatinine, like that. Whatever the extra drugs, extra vitamins, alkaline salts, all these are secreted into distal convoluted tubule. This is called tubular secretion. From here the urine enters into collecting tubule. From collecting tubule the urine enters into pelvis part, and from here whatever the efferent arterial network is there, it collects the blood. This is the renal artery, this is the renal vein. So renal artery function, what is the renal artery function? It distribute oxygenated blood to the kidney. While it is entering into nephron, we have to call it as afferent arteriole. So that afferent arteriole forms peritubular network to the entire nephron, and whatever the deoxygenated blood is there, it is collected by renal vein through efferent arteriole. So whatever it is entwined by the peritubular network to the nephron, so entire tubule, it is the deoxygenated blood is collected by the renal vein. Okay, right. So this is about how urine is formed. And formation of hypertonic urine means, see, a person excrete 1 to 1.5 liters of urine per day, and most of the water is absorbed by the body. It is because of the hormone called vasopressin. If this vasopressin is less, that person excretes more urine than normal. That condition is called diabetes insipidus. Okay, so this is about the glomerular filtration, tubular reabsorption, tubular secretion, and formation of hypertonic urine. Next, composition of urine. So what are present in urine? Composition of urine. So urine consists of 96% water, 2.5% organic salts, means creatine, creatinine, urea, uric acid, all these are present in 2.5% of organic salts, and the 1.5 is inorganic salts. This is the important chemical composition, inorganic salts. These inorganic salts are sodium, chloride, magnesium, sulfate, okay, and other substances, all are present in urine. Okay, so 96% of water, 2.5% of organic salts, 1.5% of inorganic substances, all these are present in urine, and this is the chemical composition of urine. Actually, urine is acidic in nature in the beginning. Urine is acidic in nature and its pH value is 6 in beginning because of the presence of urea. So because of the presence of urea, urine is acidic in nature and the pH value is 6. Later it changes into basic nature or alkaline nature. Later the nature changes into alkaline. Why? Because due to decomposition of urea into ammonia, the nature of from acidic changes into alkaline nature. Okay, urine chemical nature are present, and a pair of ureters are also present. So the urine that is formed in both kidneys, they enter into ureters, and these ureters are 20 to 30 centimeters long. 20 to 30 centimeters long, and the movement how the urine is passing in ureters is called, the movement is called peristalsis. The movement through which urine is passed is called peristalsis. Okay, so these are distensible sac-like structures, very sensitive. So distensible sac-like structures which are erased from both kidneys, right ureter and left ureter, they are 20 to 30 centimeters long, and the movement how the urine is moving is called peristalsis. From here urine enters into a pear-shaped structure called urinary bladder. It is a pear-shaped structure, and generally the capacity is 300 to 800 ml. When urine fills up to 300 ml, the person has the intention to go for urination. Actually, two types of muscles are there here. Sphincter muscles are present here. These sphincter muscles, a pair is involuntary, a pair is voluntary. A pair of involuntary muscles are there, a pair of voluntary muscles are there. So that in adults we have the capacity to wait for some time for urination, whereas in infants it is not possible to control urination, it is reflex action. In case of infants, means children, lower children, it is impossible to control the urination as it is a reflex action. Okay, so this is the bladder where the urine is stored temporarily, and finally the last part is the urethra. In males, urethra is generally 20 centimeters long, and in females it is 4 centimeters long. In males, this urethra is called urinogenital duct. The reason is, it is the common duct for the urine purpose and also for sperm's purpose. It is the common duct. That is why urethra is called urinogenital duct. Whereas in females, there is separate opening for urination and also for ovum releasing. There are two separate openings. Okay, so this is about excretory system in human beings, and we will discuss about another topic in the next class.